Hey everybody, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy, and today we are going to do an unboxing video. Today we have a figure 2-pack in Rogue One packaging. This is actually Captain Phasma and Finn from Jakku. So let's get them over there. Let's take them to the toy studio and unbox these things. Let's do it. Alright guys, here we are today with a toy from The Force Awakens in Rogue One packaging. This is Captain Phasma and Finn Jakku. And some of you may be wondering, why do I have Force Awakens figures in Rogue One packaging? And no, it is not a mistake. This is how the Star Wars toy world works. Now, once they start promoting for a new movie, and in this case for Rogue One, all the toys they release from then on out will be in Rogue One packaging until we get to the next movie. In this case, it would be The Last Jedi was the next movie. So, of course, the packaging's already changed over for Last Jedi, but what this tells you just by looking at it, that this toy was released after Rogue One was released, but they are Force Awakens characters. And one thing you'll notice that's different, if these were Rogue One characters, right here under the Star Wars logo, it would actually say Rogue One. But because these are Force Awakens characters, they leave that off, so people don't get terribly, terribly confused. So, but that's why I know this may look a little strange to some of you, because this is, if you're familiar with the toy packaging, this is the Rogue One box colors, but these are Force Awakens characters. But that's why they do that. These were just released after Rogue One came out, so that's why you get this. But real quick, we are going to unbox this today, and before we get that far, I just want to show you guys the back of it. And one of the things, looks like you get a bonus dual projectile launcher with Captain Phasma. And then you have a quick description of the characters in the package, and I'll go ahead and read that to you guys. Finn's conscience and desperation to escape his stormtrooper past propel him down a heroic and dangerous path when he faces off against the formidable Captain Phasma and the First Order's legion of troopers during a devastating night raid on Jakku. All right. Let's unbox this thing. Let's get into this thing. All right. Got a little bit of tape holding her down, holding her shut. Oh, wow. There's a lot in here. Okay. So, there you have your projectiles for the launcher. Let's see here. Wow, this launcher thing is huge. With multiple pieces. Okay, so we will examine this thing later. I want to look at these figures first. And we have a little bit of rubber band action and a little bit of tape action holding these things in. So there you can see Finn comes with the Skywalker lightsaber. And that appears to be the only accessory for Finn. Very interesting. Alright, so real quick here. Let's take a close look at Finn. And of course, he's sporting the brown leather jacket that he wore in The Force Awakens. Very cool. Okay. And then we have Captain Phasma. All right. And in my opinion, she was severely underused in The Force Awakens. And so, okay. I'm not totally rubber band shards everywhere. not totally understanding what they want me to do here. I'm wondering, as you can see, she comes with her cape. And if you look at it, you'll see that there's a full circle where it goes around her neck. And there's no slit or anything to slide it onto her neck. So I'm wondering if they actually want you to pop the head off. And there you go, the dissection of Star Wars figures. So, and there you go, cape on. Okay, so that is how you're supposed to do it. And just for a very quick comparison, what I have here is an actual Captain Phasma from the Force Awakens. This is one that actually came in Force Awakens packaging. And as you can see, there is little to no difference between them. So it's pretty much just the same exact figure, just repackaged. Okay, so what we want to do here is real quick, I want to take the cape back off. Oh. Okay. There we go. I just wanted to see if that's what was going on there. Do we need to pop the head off to get the cape on? And that is what appears to be the case for the Captain Phasma figure. So, all right, real quick, I just want to run through her movements. And as you saw, her head does have movement. You can move it up and down and side to side. You have shoulder movement as well. And a little bit stiff there, but she does have leg movement. And you can sit her down. Very cool. Okay, and then you have her blaster rifle. And I'm just trying to give you guys a close look at it, so you can see what it looks like, how it works. Just snaps right into her hand. And it looks like you can put it in both hands. Very cool. Alright. So there's Captain Phasma, and we'll come back to her because we have the giant projectile launcher. And I want to take another look at Finn real quick here. And as we saw earlier, the only accessory he came with was the Skywalker lightsaber. And you can see, although they made the handle all gray, that is supposed to be the Skywalker lightsaber. And it actually appears to be a belt clip on it, or belt loop, but there's nothing on him to attach the lightsaber to. And some of these lightsabers, check your toys when you unbox them. Sometimes the blades actually pop out, and this is not the case with this one. But let's see here. Okay, so there you go. He's holding the lightsaber. He holds onto it real good. Good tight grip. It's not loose. Doesn't fall out. And let's see here. Can we get it in both hands? Yes, you can. So you can fit the lightsaber in both hands. Very cool. All right, so let's take a look at this thing. This is they are calling it a dual projectile launcher, and it appears that you assemble this thing somehow, and it is going to attach to Captain Phasma's back somehow. So I'm looking at the picture to try and put this thing together. It is quite enormous. Okay, I see here. So there's a little piece that attaches to her back, and it looks like you have to There we go. Okay. So there's a little shoulder piece. This piece here goes over her shoulders, and it attaches to this backpack piece with this gigantic handle, which is the trigger mechanism. That's where that character will hold on to it. And then you're going to take this giant launcher, and there's a little peg here and a hole here, and you're going to insert it here so this thing is hanging over Captain Phasma's shoulder. Now let's see if we can actually get this thing. Well, before we get that far, here is the projectiles, and the back of them is like a hard plastic, and the front is like a soft, squishy plastic, but it looks like a ball of flame. And so let's see if we can get these things in here. Okay, seems simple enough. All right, there it is, fully assembled. That's how it's going to sit on her back. And then it looks as though we have two little trigger mechanisms here, and so you're going to push those, and these are going to fire, I suppose. So let's see here. Very nice. Very cool. All right, let's see if we can get this thing on her. So that's why I wanted to take the cape back off, because I knew we were going to have to try and put this thing onto her. Okay. And it's a little bit of a snug fit getting that handle in her hand. I'm having to force things. It just appears, there we go, that the handle is just a little bit too big for her hand, but there we go, we're making it work. Okay. You want to, what I'm finding here is it looks like you want to put the handle in her hand first, then slide it over her back. Oversized launchers, I love it. And I'm going to tell you right now, you are not standing this figure up with this thing on her. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if this helps any. Not really. All right. I kind of got her to stand there on a little stand. But there you go. There is the massive dual projectile launcher on Captain Phasma. And of course she did not screen used in the movie. So let's go ahead and reload these things. And let's see if she can shoot something. All right. So let's see here. Gotta have a target, right? Stay on target. And here we go. Take Finn out. Boom! First shot. Yeah. Love it. And just for good measure. Oh, he's down. First order wins. Very cool. The holes in her feet are just a little bit too big for the figure stands I have, but it's helping a little bit. All right. All right, guys, there they are from The Force Awakens. This is Captain Phasma with dual projectile launcher, and Finn with his Jakku outfit and the Skywalker lightsaber. And thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Bye.